What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again. Tonight we're going to be talking about BBIG. But before we do so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, so we can get this information to as many people out there who want to learn about the trade. Please mind that this video is actually a continuation from a video that I could not post last night due to internet issues. Interesting stuff. Actually, my power supplier is Edison. They accidentally severed 4 primary spectrum power lines to the city. So I actually couldn't post up my video yesterday, but I will be posting it up today if it's not up already. So please be sure to check that video out as well, because I'm going to be following up with what I said on that video. There's some important statistical analysis that we're about to touch on today that came from yesterday. But with that said, let's begin. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick adjustment to this channel here, and the reason why is because I was talking about these 2 candles yesterday. This is today's price action. I had mentioned that these candles are the confirmation candles of a breakout. So we broke out of the channel, we reclaimed it, we broke out again, and then we tested it again. So we have a total of 8 hours in test of a newly converted resistance into support before a run up. So we did end up getting that, which was very, very good. So let's go ahead and move on to the next chart. And the reason why I'm moving a little fast, guys, is because I don't want to make these 20, 30 plus minute videos anymore. You know, I'm getting some feedback regarding it, and I think it'd be better for us to consolidate into smaller videos. Anywho, yeah, let's go ahead and continue. This is an ascending channel that we've been looking at for some time now, and this is our daily candle from today. Yesterday, I was speculating on this candle, that it was an indecision candle, and we had faced some resistance from the 10-day simple moving average and the 50 simple. We did, however, confirm the bottom of this ascending trend. Now, I also did mention that we've only touched one time. We've only ever tested this resistance just one time, and we are likely to test it just once again right here. And the reason why I said that is because I believe that the SMA 100. See, my line has actually started right here, and we've already moved down. It's actually following the implied path pretty well. I'm thinking that the SMA 100 is going to end up coming right to the resistance of this ascending channel, in which we're going to potentially reach over the next session or two and use this as resistance, so then we can continue the range trade that we're looking at right here. Let's look at the notes to see where we are. And yeah, so another good thing is here, before we move on to the next chart, is that the breaking of this candle now puts the 10 simple and the 50 simple as a form of support. So now we have the support of these 2 moving averages. We could also check to see if we have a support via fib. We can do that like this. Okay, so yeah, we actually do have a support right at the 0.618, and that is at 98 cents. And let's look at where the SMA 10 is. The SMA 10 is also at 98. So this is well, I would consider the SMA 50 to be around 98 as well. So we have a fib support, and we have 2 moving averages as support. So this is looking very good for BBIG. Let's go. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the statistical analysis part of this video. This is the most important part that we that I touched on the video from yesterday, that I'm going to be posting up today, that you should definitely check out. So I went ahead and I took every iteration to where the BBWP, which is what's representing volatility, and we're looking at volatility here, and BBWP gives us that metric. So every single time that both the spectrum line and the moving average have moved below the 15 percentile, which could be considered to be extreme levels of contraction, I've took every iteration, like for example, this one here, this one here, this one here, which was actually not a good iteration, but all the way to the beginning of the trading of public trading of BBIG. So this is what it looks like. So this is actually hand tested. This is, or I'm sorry, I always keep on saying it like I always say it the wrong way, but this is back tested by hand, and I came up with some averages right here. So out of 25 iterations, we have 16 correct. And that gives us an average upside accuracy of about 64% with an average upside thrust of about 62.14% over the span of about just over 15 days. Now, the 15 days is, it doesn't actually have to happen all the way to the 15th day. In fact, this can actually just explode all the way over here in a matter of one session, or even hours, or a second session even. And the reason why I'm able to say that is because these numbers are not certainties. These are statistical numbers. We must identify the difference. We must know the difference here. So when you start thinking about the trade and probabilities, things change. Things start to make a little more sense if we just add a little bit of math to it and use our discretionary side, if you have any, to be able to determine how the psychology or the overall sentiment feels within the trade. But this is a very powerful accumulation of volatility coming in. Now, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, when this is going to pop off. But what we do know is that the longer that it stays down here, or at its inverse expansive level, but right now we're at extreme contractive levels here. This is almost bottomed out, and you can see. Because the blue bars are now starting to print all the way at the bottom at just about the zero mark. I mean, to be exact, we're at 0.49% contractive level, or of a contraction level, and that's extreme exposure. So something is bound to happen. Now, when we pair this with the momentum oscillator, we can gauge a bias and direction. And now, if we can see here, the momentum oscillator is starting to create an upside curve. Now, I'm going to just change the color real fast so that we can be able to see this a little clearly. Let's make it like a teal color. Okay, so now we can start to see that the pivot is actually starting to make its upside, or it's starting to change from a descent into an ascension here. So we do want that, and we are currently in this is arguably the bear strength percentile down here. So the good thing is that we're within the shallow areas of a bear strength percentile, which could be probably right around here, the 35% mark. So if the moving average looks like it may reject the bear strength, and this may correct as well, and creating this ascending type of situation here. Now, this is when pairing the BBWP volatility with momentum, this gives you that direction. So just please remember that, you guys. Now let's go ahead and add the 62.14% upside thrust into our metric here. So 62.14 would be, let's see. I mean, I know this is a little ridiculous, but all right, 62.11 is pretty close enough. So yeah, we're looking at a pretty powerful move here. Now let's draw a trend line at it looks like it's saying 154. So it isn't, remember guys, it's not certainty, it's just an averaged move. So let's look at what 154 looks like for us. So right away, we can see that we have massive confluence here, confluence, whatever. So we have this area here. We have all this right here used as resistance. Support all over here. Support right here, man, support right here, support right here. So this is a pretty important level. So we definitely have something to look forward to here, you guys. It's building and it's tightening up, and it's looking like it's already making its ascension towards it. So now this was the reason why I measured it from here is because this is when the signal fired. What we want to do is make sure we can confirm. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that we can confirm our ascension when both the moving average and the spectrum line of the BBWP are above the critical zone, which can be considered the 15th percentile up here. So if we are if we are now above the 15th percentile with both the average and the spectrum line facing to the upside, alongside momentum facing to the upside as well, we can then confirm this average move here. So this is really important, that it must happen in that order for us to be able to just gain huge volatility to the upside. And I did call this yesterday. I did make sure to warn you guys about it. Now let's take a quick fib retracement here from our current high, actually from our range high, which could be technically this here, this one here. Let's see, and we'll take it to the lows, which could be right here. Okay, now let's look up. All right, so of course, the golden ratio, 1.618, which is just we as humans love to take the trade right up to here, has pretty direct. It's very confluent with our 154 level, suggesting 150. So now we can draw a box in that area because we now have a range of resistance for us to be able to look out for. Let's take, we can just keep that there, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to take that out. So now we have our area of, this would be the objective for us, or the implied target. Another thing we can do is just pull up some trend lines, some moving averages to see how we're doing. Okay, so we're on the 4-hour chart here, and we have now moved above every single simple moving average right here. You're looking at the 10 simple, you're looking at the 50 simple, the 100, and the 200. We have crossed the 200 just now and have now converted it into support. And also the 382 at $1 is also very confluent with the SMA 200. Now we have support from a fib. We have support from the 200, the 100, the 50, and the 100. This is looking extremely good for BBIG, you guys. If you're a momentum trader, please know that. First of all, I am not a financial advisor. I can't suggest for you to sell or buy any type of asset. Please use anything that I say in this information, within this information, as entertainment only. Please, you guys, please do your own DD, and just know that I only mean well. I'm not going to give you guys any FUD. I'm not going to give you guys crap, but I tend to rate trades as day trades or swing trades between D and A plus. Or even D minus is within there, is within that as well. Now A plus trades are usually the slam dunk trades where it's going to go there, and we can make some short term money. I know that there are long holders of BBIG, myself included, but this can potentially show a significant move to the upside in which you can make some money. Now, I would suggest we're going to take a look at the RSI right now real fast before we finish this video, but I would suggest entry almost immediately, so that we can, if we come down, it would likely be, man, this is going to be a tough area to break. But if we do wick down, it could be to the SMA 100, and that could be at 98 cents. But I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, you guys. I'm just looking at what I see here and relaying it to you. But that looks pretty damn good. Okay, and target exits, we're looking at some resistance right at, let's see, at the 110 level, which could be, I would say a range of 110 to about 113 could be our first stop. This could be, remember, I said 15 days right here, guys, is the average. So this can take a few days until we get up to that top and we can see some chop all the way up, all the way up that path. Anyway, let's look at our RSI real quick. All right, short term, immediate short term. We are this is a 30-minute RSI, completely within bull strength percentile. Remember, this is the bullish control zone half. This is the bearish control zone half. We have bear weakness and bear strength, bull weakness and bull strength. We are now within bull strength and headed straight up. So this is really good for the immediate short term. Okay, so the bi-hourly is showing us that the moving average is now above and inside of the bullish control zone, and our signal line is suggesting a potential entry into bull strength. Let's look at our 6 hour. The 6 hour has made its bullish cross above the moving average and has now crossed into the bull weakness, and it's getting closer and closer to the bear strength. This is looking very, very promising. Let's look at the 8 hour within the same pane and see what it tells us. Okay, yep, same deal right here. We're getting closer to the bull strength. The moving average is primed for a cross into the bullish control zone as well. Now, for a longer time frame, let's look at the 12 hour. 12-hour bullish cross as well above the moving average. We're trading above the moving average and now entered into the bullish control zone. Tomorrow is very likely to be green starting from almost immediately. Daily RSI, same deal as a 12-hour. Let's look at the bi-daily. Bi-daily bullish cross and primed for entry into the bullish control zone. The 3-day also suggesting an upside continuation, and 5-day is giving us a neutral sign. Guys, tomorrow is likely to be green for BBIG. I am not a financial advisor, but I am going to gain entry as soon as possible. This can be a pretty good swing trade. I am not overly bullish on this. I am not trading with emotions. I am just trading you what I see based on statistical analysis and technicals. So that is going to do it for the video today, you guys. If you haven't done so I already, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notifications on so that you get a notification every time I do upload a video. But with that said, you guys, thank you so much once again, and I'll catch you at the bell tomorrow. And yeah, thank you. Adios.